when you're in my friend Jacob's he'll be like, Jeffrey, no, you're not down there. Oh yeah, but we got these. No, son. I'm gonna prick you to death. He's dead. He's dead. Is that German here? Oh wait, this is German. Okay.
Maybe, but I mean, this is kind of annoying. Like, no progress is being made to this weekly quest, for example. So is this a fun update? Maybe they'll add cooler stuff to this in the future. You better leave a like on this video and comment down below what you think. If you're wondering why I'm sounding aggressive, it's because you don't get to choose whether you comment your opinion down in the comment section. You will do it. And you start with see ya.
Okay.
From cat girls to heavy machinery to filling a single map with the same tower, I want to test a massive range of TDS loadouts. After all, I have these 35 towers, yet I can only bring 5 units in game at a time. So there are a lot of options, like Byzantine, full of terrible towers, which did a combined damage of maybe like 7 health. I don't know. Obviously, I have no chance of winning, despite having a good amount of experience with this loadout. And I'd say the real worst aspect of it is the complete lack of style, which can't be said. It's at the basement. TDS and all of their towers. There's so many in the game, but how many of them do you really use? I mean, there's Accelerator, Commander, DJ, Farm. Basically, in every game you use those. That's if you have them. They're like Golden Mini, sometimes Ranger, sometimes Medic. And there's a lot of you don't really touch. Some of them are really fun to use, but unfortunately, not all of them are viable. So I think, you know what? Might as well talk about need buffs more than the rest of these. Well, actually, let me point out some of them in game. That would be Rocketeer. It's absolute trash. I never use it. And I guess I could say the rest are. I'm not going to be arguing that Paintballer needs a buff because it's not supposed to be. Let me grab a loadout. There we go. I got this loadout that I've probably hidden because I'm really evil and I'm going to actually make you see why I think these towers need a buff. Yep, I'm just that terrible. But yeah, let me hop on this map and I'm playing on Wolfenburg because these towers, like, they're not terrible towers, but they do need buffs for a reason. These first few waves, I'm going to farm as usual. Okay, I think it's about time for our first defense. And first tower's an engineer. Now, I don't know if anybody's that surprised by it, but I guess it's just confusing for some. Because engineer is literally engineer. It's like the highest DPS tower in the game. But I'm not really the first person to point it out. Engineer just doesn't really do what a lot of people want it to. If I wanted to,
that's the guy who is recording.
Like, just think about it.
Oh yeah,
many people that have
this
Accelerator use it?
Guy right here. Art guy.
Accelerator is just great. Engineer, on the other hand, honestly, I've played public matches, and it's a lot rarer to see the engineer. Now, that could be because engineer costs 4,500 gems, so less people have it, but even then still. Personally, I don't really use the engineer all that much. It's not the most expensive tower of the game, and it's honestly kind of underrated. considering the fact that Accelerator, like when buffed by Commander and with a DJ and all of that, literally does a lot better than Engineer, despite Engineer costing more. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the biggest issue with it. I should repeat, I'm not calling the tower bad. It just should be better. I'm gonna get a few upgrades on it. This is the nice thing about it. Early on, this thing doesn't just suck. Okay, well, neither does a lot of the stuff. So means you can have this thing be good early game, and you can have it be good late game, which is probably kind of the balancing idea of why, like, it's not that amazing. But also,
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna ask
great
him
accelerators,
if I
but
can get
in the
shovel.
early game, you know what also
May
works?
I
Golden Cow.
get
And then you can
a
even save space by not bringing a farm.
shovel?
Let me get this.
May I get a shovel?
Upgrade. Sentries, bosses have special hidden
May I
detection
get
now.
a shovel?
Add another weakness that the
Oh
engineer
my
doesn't
god,
have
what
to
the hell?
But yeah, I think
God damn it, give me a no, what the fuck?
to be a lot better late game.
Oh,
From
no,
BTD6 would be really cool.
I
It has multi-purpose sentries, so it has sentries, laser sentries, ice sentries. Imagine if the engineer could have sentries. Probably too big of a rework, so just
Stop
overall
shooting.
DPS increase and probably better missiles would do the trick. That should be about everything that is needed to be said about the
Respawn me!
Next tower, let's put
Jacob!
down on this Commando. This thing,
Thank you.
it's one of the first event towers, the first one being Gladiator, but unlike
Thanks.
Gladiator, this thing
Oh, fuck, sorry,
is,
just that.
a
No,
disaster.
no.
Look at the amount of damage it's doing.
Yeah,
I
fuck that.
paid 1,600 for that. 1,600.
Yippee!
Paid like 400.
What's
I
that?
could have afforded a minigun. Because I think minigun costs 2,000. If it doesn't, whatever. Literally, this engineer right here is a far better pick. Because it will end up doing similar damage with its sentry to this thing. Except, like,
What's that? Is that
That's not
gunpowder?
really the biggest issue. It's the fact that, like, okay, boom, let's look at this missile damage. That was like 4. Let's upgrade it again here. What is it gonna do now?
Oh
This thing
my
is doing 8
god.
DPS for the price of an accelerator. I could have had an accelerator. But everybody else accelerator knows that these bosses and this necromancer would have been gone by now. Look what I'm getting out of this. Nothing. It's actually
Look at us,
pathetic.
Smitty.
Would have probably the same
Oh,
level of
fuck,
efficiency, probably
go
better.
window.
Look at this quad launcher here. Now we get
Ah.
now this thing's doing 20 DPS. I only had to spend the price of like over a level 3 accelerator, I think. This is the price of engineer. But the engineer does similar damage. Wait, the rockets. Okay. They're not even strong. They do 12 damage to that. Let's see. They're missing. Okay, now let me max this out here. Now I spent $22,000 on it. Like, okay, has to be good, right? Let's look at these bosses. Engineer, of course, doing pretty good. But now let's look at this. Let's look at the rocket damage. I'm concerned. Well, it's something. It's not really amazing. The explosion radius is kind of tiny. But my god, for the price of $22,000, let me look at that rocket damage. Oh, it's just not good. I know I'm not giving it like a really thick horde, but how
Oh,
often
think about
is
it.
there really going to be a really thick horde? Not all the time. And also, nothing. It gives you no benefits. There's no hidden detection, no lead penetration. Well, I guess the
No.
missile counts. No flying detection. There's just no good reason to use this thing. The money is so much better spent. If you need splash, get a mortar. If you need DPS, literally anything else. Like until max level, this thing is barely good, and even on max level, it's just not the pick. The worst event tower, I don't know.
Whoa, what is it doing?
Like Swarmer, but I don't really hear people complaining about those. But I do hear people complaining about
Yeah.
this thing desperately needs a buff, and I would agree. But I can see why this would be farther down on the list for
Get back here.
to buff because
What's he even
it's an
doing?
event tower that only people from 5 years ago would have. So yeah, it's understandable now.
Now
the next
what?
tower to play,
What?
because we have a hidden boss. It's the turret. Here goes the turret. Let me just upgrade it. First off, I just gotta say, the devs did a perfect job on the skin. But let me just place the turret back again. So let's see this damage. I paid $4,000 for it, and I mean, it's okay. It has decent range. I wouldn't like say it's a complete waste of money. It's not like this, because this was a complete waste of money. But still, not the most worth it. Now, first upgrade, kind of good. Second upgrade, holy What is this balancing? I am more than
Your
doubling my
father
damage
died.
for like more than the price of the turret. But except this one now also has aim detection. Like, yeah, that's a little weird how just one upgrade could just be so much better. This one doubles its fire rate and increases its range, which is technically a little bit less efficient than just getting down another turret, but you do it anyways for convenience purposes. By the way, I'm just max engineer here just to get some machine sentries, just get good DPS in here to not have to worry about all of this. But yeah, I'm not really all that concerned with these upgrades. Look, this max level turret. This thing, look at his damage. It's alright. My issue is, well, first of all, look at the amount of space these turrets take up. Oh my god, I just took up this with 4 turrets. Okay, I placed them not great, but you get the point. Their placement size is like, oh, is that bigger than the farms? I think it might be. Let me just compare it with a normal tower here, like, yeah, they're considerably bigger. And the fact you can only place 5 turrets, first of all, you can place 6 engineers that do 400 DPS. You can place only 5 turrets, meaning even less, that don't even do half the DPS. Yes, these turrets don't cost 2,500 gems, but let me just say this. You unlock these at level 50. You know what you also have by level 50? A minigunner. And the funny thing is, a minigunner gets you almost as much DPS as a turret. A golden mini, I'm pretty sure, gives you more DPS than a turret. And guess the placement limit for golden mini? None. You can place as many golden minis as you want. Yes, they're golden power, okay? But even normal mini, you can place as many as you want. So when it comes to either having 5 max level turrets or as many maxed out minis as you want, that take up less space, by the way. You know how that ends up for the turret? Not really good. And as much as I love this tower, look how cool this looks. This is just amazing. As much as I love it, I unfortunately can't really use it for anything. Unless I'm just trying to mess around, play something crazy, I would never use the turret because it's just so bad. With a placement limit of 5, this is one of the lowest in the game. You definitely would expect it to be some sort of monster powerhouse of a tower. Not really, though. Minigunner can literally outdo it for a cheaper price. Okay, the only thing this thing has going for it is its range. Still, though, what I would do is make this much more like beefy. If I could balance, I'd turn these things into absolute juggernauts that do something like 500 DPS, just have some crazy range. But
Oh, wow.
space. So yeah, I would just make them way stronger.
Oh, wait.
Now, our final tower,
You
and I think this one just needs a buff most critically, is the Necromancer. Like, oh my goodness. Do I even have
Not
to
the
explain why?
Necromancer.
I'm paying $45,000. 45,000. So think about max level accelerator, and let's just see what we get. Let me just sell it this turret, so these turrets, so they don't do so much damage. Look, this is not an accelerator.
Okay.
That is not accelerated. Now, yeah, there's the Graves response. Let me just run it in. What is the chance that we get something good? 65 HP. 65 HP. Yep. You know, the only good skeleton from this thing is the Executioner skeleton, which has a really strong axe and has 3,000 HP. What's funny, though, is that unless you have good RNG, you're not getting this Executioner skeleton. But alright, I mean, we gotta be able to at least place, like 8 of them or something, right? Have a good amount, because it was a gem tower, right? So it technically did require more than a lot of event towers did. So let's just get down our Necromancers. Oh, only 3. So yeah, this is 3. I have 40 towers to work with, and you give me 3. Like, that just fits in so terribly into a loadout. You're not utilizing your placement spaces at all. Let me get down all these Necromancers. I guess they kind of attacked it. And I mean, I really think everybody has already heard this about the issues with Necromancer. Let me just spawn 3 sets of Brazen. Give me an Executioner. Oh, there, we actually got 2. But like, I'm literally playing on Molten mode, and like, all of that power that these guys have been building up in their base just got wiped out by like a speedy bump. This is not fallen, this is nothing difficult, and well, you can see it. It's not the best. Again, for a gem tower that was limited time, this is horrible. Consider the fact I'm also playing on a good map. On some maps, you can only work with stuff like this, where the spawning range of it is close to the attack range. So basically, it'll be spawning its stuff right into the enemies. By the way, let me just get some powers down so that I don't lose space. to the engineers, of course, because anything that's not an engineer, well, in this loadout, considering that I've been talking about them all needing a buff, yeah, they're not going to handle the Molten Boss. So there you go, there's all my engineers. Even though I think they need a buff, you're still going to get pretty decent results from them. Yeah, on a scale of least needing a buff to most needing a buff, I would say engineers and Mask. Like, TDS has had engineer for a while. Nobody's really been complaining that much about it. That one probably needs it the least. Then I would say turret. Again, people have been fine about it. Then would be commando. Of course, most importantly, Necromancer, because this thing, not only is it not good for what it is, it's just not good at all. And we beat both. Not surprised, I guess. But yes, developers, hopefully these towers will come soon, and hopefully you can subscribe and start code E, and then show up to the next video. I'll see you.
Welcome, welcome. Ahem.
There is a
Please
game on Roblox
take a look
called
around.
Tower Defense Simulator. Upon playing it for the first time, you will quickly realize that this is a tower defense game. Enemies run down a path, and your goal is to prevent them from reaching the end. To do this, you have towers. You place them around the map, and they are going to shoot at enemies, or maybe support your other towers in doing that same job. And your ultimate goal is to make it to the final round to defeat the boss. Now, this is simple enough, but once you beat the boss, you are given a reward. This can be coins or gems, depending on the mode you play. And with these, you can buy new towers. Some of these towers do a better job at defending than other towers, and that is because they are stronger. When you're starting out, you're probably going to use the Scout. It has a simple gun which just shoots at enemies, deals some damage, and it can help you get through the beginning of the game. But as you progress, your towers get stronger and stronger and stronger until you reach a certain point where you've unlocked all the towers. But likely from the very beginning, you probably had a question. Which of all of these towers is the strongest tower? Well, let's start with the simple answer. First, you have to understand DPS, which is damage
Oh man, oh
If a tower shoots one
boy.
time every second, it has a 1 DPS. If it shoots
Oh
one
man,
time
oh
every second,
boy.
it has 0.5 DPS.
Yippee!
400 times every second, then it's going to have 400 DPS. Now, if we only apply DPS, then the strongest tower in the game is going.
Today we're going to be reacting to some Darman. Or you would think. Take a look at this channel. What do you think, Blaza? What is this? Pregnant girl gets accused of stealing. Farting guy kicked off plane. What are these? I don't know, man. It is like Totally Studios. It is like Darman, but much better. Dude, and the one that caught my eye, this is the kid kicked off plane for Roblox. How do you get kicked off for Roblox, man? How does that even make any sense? Dude, I would understand if he was playing like Counter-Strike or something.
Oh, I do this one.
This is the game where you beat everyone up.
What's he doing making all that noise?
He's playing it on a speaker? Wait, I just realized. He's not actually playing the game. Why is there a recorded Bandicam footage onto the iPad? He's not even on the iPad. Is that even centered? It's not even a... Why did you just download Roblox? It's free and play it on the iPad. Too much effort, man. They have all this production, but they don't even buy Bandicam? Why are you even using Bandicam? Oh, yes, it's free. If it's already starting out, I have high hopes.
Oh
I just
my
like that it's not
God.
even centered. It makes it better. It makes it more immersive.
Here I come. Got it. What's he doing making all that noise?
Well, he's a kid. I mean, when I was his age, I was doing the same thing. No, you weren't. There was no iPads when you were a kid. Roblox came out in what, like 2005 or something? I don't know, man. He is a little tall for his age. Except it was Domino's. Oh, okay.
He's doing it on one of those iPod thingies. Isn't it for reading?
No, kids have like figured out how to play games on these things. You know, it's like a giant phone.
Well, I don't think kids
It is
should
like a
have them.
giant phone, but you can't call with it. Hey, it looks like he has both of those now.
Dad, what is Stand By Me?
I mean, it would be annoying if this kid was playing on speaker.
Bro, don't even know standby. What the heck?
Like, I don't think it's even that hard. Have you seen that meme where you try to show your mom or a dad a meme and then they take take off their glasses and they look at the phone like real close. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Dad, what does standby mean?
You're 15, you don't know.
That's a special ticket on our airline. You can just Google it. It means we just don't know where your seat is going to be.
But I am gonna have a seat, right, Dad?
Is he a president? Is that a... This image is copyrighted. This is what the back rows remind me of. Like, seriously.
You will. I'm in Dallas right now. But those nice ladies at the gate will take care of you.
What?
I hope so. Because I really want to get home and enjoy my dad's birthday.
Well, it is a long flight from Los Angeles to Miami.
What?
That game of
Los Angeles? Nah.
Okay, Dad. Thanks.
Can you even fly that young? Isn't there like an age restriction? And why are they communicating like that to each other? That doesn't feel natural. It feels awkward. I feel awkward.
It's all in the systems of
That's what you
all
call
getting
tomato.
He's gonna watch and watch and watch. Okay.
Oh, wait, he's saying he's hard.
Yeah, he's talking on the phone.
No! He's talking to his dad. His parents aren't here.
Okay, what's the big deal with that?
And how is that your problem?
So, are they? There are rules against these things.
I don't know, honey. I left my husband's rule book at home.
Nobody wants to be a screaming kid.
Yes, dear.
I definitely see Boombo.
Right now, man. He's like, man, I wish I was that kid right now playing Roblox, man. No, but instead I gotta listen to my wife.
Cody's traveling alone to Miami, and his video games are annoying Karen.
Her name is Karen. Is this the narrator?
What will she do about it?
What will she do about it? Oh, now I'm intrigued.
Put this in place and then this.
Oh.
Roblox?
Oh no!
Honey, our tickets are in economy.
That's not a bad thing.
Flying all the way to Miami in crowded class?
What's the main problem? Hey, how about you pay it for yourself then, huh?
Yeah, why do you work for it yourself, huh? Why your husband has to pay for it? Go pay your taxes, woman.
Do it.
Well, honey, you know how expensive first class
It is. It's like 10 times the price.
Apparently, you don't care about me at all. Good thing you have a lot of miles from that job of yours.
Those miles are supposed to only be used for the company.
I don't care about that. Give me your mileage card so I can take care of this.
She's not even making the whole conversation. She hasn't been making eye contact with her husband. Imagine we were talking like one-on-one, but I wasn't looking at you. I always looked like to the side of you. Give me your money. Give me your money. Go to Soxone.com and buy stuff. Do it right now.
I think they're just separate recordings on the green screen.
I don't think this is a real like airport. This is all fake.
It is definitely green screen, 100%. I think these two actors were not in the same room while acting.
Are you saying these chairs were separate? They're just like green screened in like together after?
Yes.
I'm Karen Reynolds, and my husband and I need to upgrade to first class. First class? Let me look at the price for that. Oh, no. We're gonna use points.
Oh. Okay, Karen. Okay, Karen. You tell me how to do my job. All right, thank you. That's like when you go to like the doctor's and you tell him how to do his job.
Yes, you tell them how to operate.
Ooh, these are already reserved. I'm not sure you can use points for that. Oh, no, you can't for us. Because my husband has gold status. Oh, gold? That might be different. What was the last name again?
So what does gold status mean? Is that...
I don't know, I guess it's really good.
Why does it matter?
It's Reynolds.
Was it the hair?
The only gold mileage member I see on this flight is Kenneth Reynolds.
Oh, yes. That's my husband.
No, it's my
He's gonna
husband.
have to request the upgrade himself.
Okay, great. Why does this airline have such red tape?
Are they just taking random shots they filmed at an airport and then throwing it in with green screens? This is just some random woman walking down, minding her own business, and they're just using it as footage.
I guess it works.
She won't let me use points.
Well, why not, honey? I've been building those up for years.
She says you have to do it. How come I'm not on the account?
That's because my employer said so. After all, they pay for the travel.
Well, go up there and get us upgraded. I'm not flying economy, especially with noisy kids like that around.
Yes, dear. What if he is first class? Wouldn't that be a reverse card? Wouldn't that be a switch? Different name with the Bergstroms.
The Bergstrom.
Ah, yes. Let's just get married at the airport. That sounds like a great
Okay, he's burning. He's burning up. He's burning up. He's burning. He's burning.
And they're all upper class. They all have tea and everything.
You have to wear a bow tie.
Stay in Cincinnati, How may I help you?
So this we had to come to the gate for our seat assignments?
Why are they talking like that?
Downstairs. Yes, we had some reservation system error, but we'll get it straightened out. Yes, but we're still in first class, right?
That's what we paid for.
Well, I'm glad you got here when you did. We almost gave you seat 3. Oh my gosh, that would have been a disaster.
I don't like this acting sucks. I don't like you. I don't think it's not even reaching Bollywood. Hello?
This is not acting. Dude, what is going on? No one talks like this.
It might be NBC sucks.
What is NBC?
A non-playable character.
Yes, we're getting married in Miami. Why don't you get dressed in Miami?
Don't talk to
Oh,
Tony.
yeah, right. Why are you already past relief?
Oh, wait, where are our seats?
What are you doing?
Okay, this is not the 1950s. Why does she have a clipboard, all right? You think they have all the information about all the planes and everything on a clipboard? What?
Hi, I'm supposed to ask about my airline ticket.
Oh, what's the name?
Dude, they got matching iPads.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes, I see.
What's up, Cody?
Employee standby ticket.
Employee standby? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
After all the other passengers check in, but you get priority.
You can tell all that? From the iPad?
iPad Pro, actually. It's the latest thing here at
Oh my God,
Airline.
big check. Huge check.
Dude, oh my God. Put a supreme sticker on that. You'll be the top of the airline.
Top dog.
Cool. I got an iPad too. I use it to play Roblox.
Oh my God, that's a real
This is how you get home.
You're not going to let him on this flight, are you? Well, that's up to the airline. How can I help you, ma'am? I'm here to see if our upgrades came through. Reynolds, right? Okay. I see the name on the list here. Good, because we better get on instead of him.
What did he do?
He's dumbfounded right now. He's like, oh? Man.
She didn't even ask him to turn down the ball.
Could you turn that? Yeah, exactly.
No, ma'am. There are no more first class tickets available. Someone already claimed class. What?
That's right, that's
Are
right.
you aware that my husband has a medical condition?
What does that have to do with first class?
Chair or something? No, he's hard of hearing. That's why we need first class. Ma'am, I don't make
Why?
rules. I just follow them. Great. You're gonna make us sit in economy with a noisy kid like this?
Discrimination. How could they do that? Oh my God, I think we should revolt against all airlines. This is unbelievable. This is, you know what? Why stop there? Eliminate all babies. No more babies. If you see a baby on an airline, kick it out. Punt it out the window. Why even stop there? Any pets, any animals, disintegrated on spot.
Can you believe that one?
I can.
Really making a commotion.
No, dude, I fully back up
You're
her up.
gonna get crushed.
So you two are flying first? Yeah, it's our wedding. And you're okay with that? Given my husband's medical condition?
What, are you gonna cry about it?
Was he trying?
What was happening? What?
Other people for flying first class? They're literally getting married. Well, it is our wedding.
Why? What's wrong with him? He has a hearing condition. He needs special hearing aids. He can't sit next to a boy playing games.
Oh, wow. We can relinquish our seats.
No, we're not giving up our seats just because your husband wears hearing aids.
Fine. Well, I guess my husband will just have to go deaf because you guys are going to your wedding.
Fine, just ignore her. Let's talk about our trip.
Fine. I can't believe you people.
is like the Clash Royale, like, anger.
He was like, I don't care. Honey, let's leave these nice people alone.
I already said fine.
Oh my God, what?
Let's go. I don't want to be difficult.
Okay, sweetheart.
I don't want to be difficult.
And luckily, all this time, she hasn't made eye contact with anyone she's having a conversation with. I feel like she's talking to someone who doesn't even exist.
I'm telling you, that green screen on top of each other.
Dude, this guy, he's ready, dude. He's flying her straight to the lawyer's office.
You know what, James? I think we should give up our first marriage.
Do it.
Yeah. He's in real danger. Take care of it.
Lawyer in real danger.
Aaron,
Wait. Please tell me he was
Tao
being
biết đâu.
sarcastic. Tell me he was
Anh
being
không biết gì hết,
sarcastic.
chắc nó nhiều.
He is going.
Hai chuyện không nói.
Please tell me.
This is a good one.
because the only
So
thing she
juicy.
hates more than
Hey,
kids
Kato man.
are video
Very
games.
thirsty and a little bit. Okay.
Video games.
Lines like 5 minutes to Cody Sterling.
Now.
I have a different ticket for you.
Different ticket? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh,
Okay, okay.
you got me.
Going first class. Let's go.
He's going all the way to the top. Oh my God. Throw some money on him, man. Oh my God. They're putting the woman all the way in the back. And he's going to take it. He's just going to leave the woman in the back.
Almost first class.
Mistaken.
What? I think those other two people get rid of theirs.
We gave you all the first class seats to the boy.
You can't do that.
The boy and the dad, they're going to be together.
My husband has a
When you play with my dad, Jacob/name.
Goodbye. Like, hey, yo.
Yo, you're gaming together.
What's up? Hello, young man. Hey.
I'm going to Miami for my grandma Emma's 90th birthday.
Wow, that's a big deal. Wow, see your cousin sliding sideways.
Yeah.
See that?
Dude, what did they do to first class? What did they do? Why is he facing the other way? Imagine how awkward that would be. Everyone is facing one direction, but you're facing the. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm happy to see you're traveling in style. No way, that was right there. How does it make sense?
Like in the video.